being a copywriter, is it as hard as it sounds?
Yo, wait. Let me tell you, there are days you wake up and you just... Because here's the thing about being a copywriter. It's a lot of things start with you.
Yes.
Especially, like, things can't move until maybe you move. Let's say you get a creative brief, you're working with like a full team. God has blessed you with a full team, which rarely happens. And then you get the brief, you guys brainstorm, you go and sit by yourself, you look at some insights, some research, kind of think of how you're going to design your language around the tone of the brand and everything. Come up with a few creative expressions or like ideas, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then maybe pitch it to your senior, who's maybe your creative director or maybe just your team. And then they align on, like, let's say this direction is strong, this one is also strong, let's pursue them. And then you have to go back and sit and now develop it further. Put it that way. Yeah. Then you have to go and sit down and develop it further. And then now figure out how you're going to bring it out, like, as from a visual perspective.
Yeah.
Work with your art director. What's a poster going to look like? What's a video going to look like?
Yeah.
Then you have and the advertising world is really expansive right now. I envy those guys who used to do TV, print, billboards, and that's it. Back in the day, you know, if you have a TV video, you have a radio script.
Yeah.
You have your print ads, and then you have your billboards, and sometimes your print ads are your billboards.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
But now, looking at all the platforms we have, someone will ask you, like, what's a programmatic ad gonna look like? How can you target Brian, who's like this guy who loves game drives, and he's 29 and he loves drinking coffee and he does ABCD, you know? Your idea can also be like one channel first. You're like, this is a digital idea, so you're probably not gonna see it on any newspaper and all that. So yeah, long and short of it, being a copywriter is sometimes difficult, but I'll also say it's also really, really fun.
Yeah.
Like when the brief is fun, when the idea is there, when things just work, when you see results, like even before you get to the end of the campaign, I think it's really, really fun.
I always see it's like rap. Not everyone can do it.
Yeah.
And the people that think they can do it, they really can't do it.
Yeah, there's that. Hey, my God. Sometimes you've seen this, like, hey, can you mention brands here?
Yeah, I mean,
did you see that Mchelehe billboard?
Which one?
The Mchelehe, it's not a sherehe, it's a Mchelehe. I think it was a rice brand.
No, I did not.
So I think it was December. It was trending. Everyone was putting it online.
Yeah.
And then it was written, it's not a sherehe, I think, because it's December. Actually, it's a Mchelehe.
Oh, God.
And every copywriter, I think, who saw that just was cringed. Because here's the thing, if you ask any creative in Nairobi or even outside, you have work that makes it out that you're really embarrassed about because too many hands in the pot tweaked it in a way. Maybe client, maybe your boss, maybe your client's boss's boss, the CEO of that company just said, what if you write Mchelehe? And you're like, okay, let's go with that. And there's also work that you're really proud of because it went untouched or it really just went as you pictured it. Maybe you wrote something and then it just came out exactly how you pictured it on TV, on radio, on digital. Yeah. So it's, yeah.
So where do you draw the line, the fine line between creativity and commercial viability? Because, as you said, with that Mchelehe, if you think about it, in as much as it was a really bad, weird name, they will say that based on the stats of us trending and
no,
all
publicity
that,
is good publicity. Yeah, like our logo is everywhere.
Yeah, so we go to the people, even though it's not how we wanted it to go, but they will justify it and say, look at analytics and data and interactions and all that. So how, as a copywriter, do you ever think about it? I'm like, okay, me, I'm too tired to be creative. Yeah. Let me create something that will just be commercially viable.
Yeah. So me, on a personal note, I value creativity and the value that it helps a brand achieve more than something that will happen just as a spoof.
Yeah.
So that's it's a great conversation because okay, good publicity is nice. A lot of publicity is nice. You're trying to land eyeballs on your brand. Sometimes it doesn't happen how you planned, but I would always favor, like, if I plan something and it works out the way I thought of it, the way we discussed it, the way it was mapped out, I'll always value that over just something happening as a fluke before something didn't go right. But ideally, I wouldn't say like it's not good publicity. My question would be, is being on everyone's mouth your biggest achievement, or is moving things on the shelf what you value more?
Thank you so much for watching that highlight video. If you want to watch the full conversation that we had on the game drive, click here. I'm going to put it here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even share with anyone who would be interested in this conversation. It helps my channel and it helps me make more videos like this. Asante. Bye.